Well, 3 points, Gary, but fair to say we made hard work of it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that that's a compliment to us when you say that on the grounds that, you know, you go and win on Saturday away 5-0. And I think we've experienced probably the first time of many this season at Kingfield that teams are going to come here and sit deep. You know, they sat very deep in the first half, there's no doubt about that. And, you know, of course, when they sit deep, it allows them to basically not have so much space behind you to be able to get in and get behind and cause some problems with crosses or shots. So, you know, they did make it hard, and even though it was a first half that I thought we were totally in control of, and you know, we had one or two good opportunities, but it wasn't to be. And you come in at half time, not really concerned with the chances what Hampton created, because they didn't create anything in the first half at all. And more a case of, you know, getting across to the players about being patient, not getting frustrated, and stretching them. As we said, it might be the last 10-15 minutes. We believe we got a level of fitness at the club which is going to be, you know, hard for teams to maintain to stop us doing things. And we got the goal, which I think we thoroughly deserved from the player, without doubt, man of the match. Moses had a tremendous game this evening, worked very, very hard, and got his just rewards, like, you know. And you think that when you get that goal, they might come out and have a go. And really, probably with their first attack of the game, we give the ball away in their half, and they work the ball out to the left-hand side, and the ball's got put into an area where, you know, where I am sitting, I thought, you know, could we have defended it better? I'd be interested to have a look and see that, and they've made it 1-1. And, you know, I think that for a game we were totally in control of, and, you know, probably all thinking to ourselves, well, that first goal, what we got, should be enough. It wasn't to be, but it was a question again, as we know, about the character of the team. It's very, very easy to, you know, people to turn around and expect they turn up here in a good crowd this evening to get behind the team, but we've had to dig deep, and if you want to be there or thereabouts at the end of the season, you have to dig deep. And we got the break, and being fair, was given a penalty. I couldn't see it happen very, very quick. I couldn't see too many complaints from the Hampton and Richmond players, but good penalty from Jack King. And, you know, 2-1 there, and then, you know, of course, at the end there, they've got nothing to lose, really, in respect of they're pushing forward. They fetched a big lad on up front, and you know, he was a big lad, there's no doubt about that, and they imposed one or two problems for us right at the end. But over the 90 minutes, I look at it, John, and think to myself, it's a tremendous result in respect of your first two games. You know, you go away to Sutton and win convincingly, and you have to follow that up tonight. And to have 6 points out of 6, we can't really argue and want any more than that, like, you know, and very pleased.
And you must have been pleased too with our approach play in the first half. As you say, we created lots and lots of opportunities, and I know a lot of people standing around me were full of admiration about some of our passing moves in particular.
Well, you know, I felt that, being fair, some of the football, yeah, first half, but I think that, you know, at times tonight we were off it in the first half, the way we feel we can play, and that's, you know, nice in a way. You know, we've got that room for improvement, but you know, as I say, it's going to be hard, especially down there at Kingfield. You know, people will come in and see a nice stadium, see a lovely pitch, know that you've won on Saturday by a convincing scoreline away from home, and you've got to expect that, and you've got to respect that as well for them teams who are coming in to try and get results. But, you know, we're certainly an hard nut to crack now. There's no doubt about that, in respect of, I think, since the time we came to the club, me and Steve Thompson, we've got that resilience and that will to win. And I think if you win your own games, whatever level of footy you play, you're not far away.
And are you slightly disappointed, really, that having sort of taken the lead and worked so hard to get that lead, we conceded so quickly afterwards? Yeah,
you know, being fair, like where I am, it looked a cheap goal, really. You know, I had a word with Andy and that after, because where I'm sitting, as you can appreciate, it's in another half of the field, but it looked to me that, you know, the lads nipped in behind our defender and slid it in from inside the 6-yard box, and I think the ball looks like it's travelled a long way to get into that area. So, you know, we'll look at it, and we'll take a view of that, and, you know, we'll talk about that on Thursday and go forward against Bournemouth on Saturday.
And you've highlighted Moses Alamola tonight, who deservedly won the man of the match. At times he looked to be trying to win it almost on his own.
He's done very well in the two games. You know, Moses is a very good player. We knew that Moses, his preferred position is down the middle on the right hand side up the top. But you know, I thought he was breathtaking on Saturday really for the 60 odd minutes, and he done very, very well again tonight. And you know, he's a sensible lad. He's got something fixed in his mind that he wants to achieve his aim, and hopefully that's with Woking Football Club. And you don't knock that if people are ambitious, but done very, very well tonight. And I say there was other players out there who did do well, and it's all about working together as, you know, the unity of the team or the squad, whatever way we look at it. I've got to keep going to get 3 points.
And Boreham Wood here on Saturday, another hard game. They've seemed to have recruited well in the summer, and again, I imagine, will hope that fans turn up in big numbers. We had nearly 1,500 here tonight.
Yeah, very much so. You know, Boreham Wood have done well over the summer. They've made some very, very good signings, and of course they've had a little bit of more of a financial go this year. You know, one thing I know the chairman very well. He'll keep his house in order and look after it properly, and they've got some good players. So, you know, of course, after the Sutton game and then the Hampton game, we're looking for another 3 more points. We know it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be tough, and they're all tough games. As I say, when you're one of the favourites or the expectation level, rightly so, you know, when you've got that fan base and you've got a football club with a tradition what Woking's got, and where they've been in the past, people are fully aware that this club's got to try everything within the right structure, of course, to get back in the conference. So we know every game's going to be hard, but I'm sure that you know, we're confident that over the course of this season we'll be there or thereabouts at the end.
Lovely, thanks very much, Gary.
Thank you.